is Nat and this is my YouTube channel. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on this video. And if you're not new here, welcome back to my channel. It's good to see you. We're gonna do my full face, get ready with me. This is what I do. This is how I do my makeup every single day. If you're interested at all, you can stay, but for now, let me tie my hair back so that it's not in my face. You know, sometimes it's just so difficult to get all of it together. Okay, now that we're ready, let's get started. I'm gonna use a Tula. I don't know why I applied that like actual lotion. Pardon me if I don't mention so many of these products that I'm using. If you want them, I can link them in the description box below. But we're gonna be mostly talking about the title of this video, which is I Kinda Hate Everybody. I know that's a little bit harsh, but it kind of is the truth right now with me, where I'm at in my life. I'm just realizing a lot of people do a lot of shady things, and yeah. Okay, now let's get started on my face and we can get more into this video. I'm really not, I don't have a script, I don't have any type of plan for this video. I'm just gonna talk, and if I veer off topic, please don't mind me. This is just how when I'm doing my makeup, I really do talk to myself all the time. So yeah, I'm gonna mix these two first and then apply that as my base. All right, so I'm gonna set my primer, and even though I did my eyebrows, I'm gonna set my primer with just the NYX mattifying setting spray. Let me see if this is my shade. Ooh, that mix. Ooh, yes, that is nut jobs. Okay, anyways, let's get right into this topic. Kinda hate everybody. It's a little clickbaity, but not really, because I kind of do right now. I'm going through a phase in my life where I changed my lifestyle. Like, I stopped drinking, and it's been a year and something now that I stopped drinking. I stopped drinking in 2016 December, and through this entire pandemic, all I've had to do is self-reflect and look at people and just learn from people and actually just be sober and be in the moment and actually just take in situations and feel through situations, because alcohol has a way of just, you're not gonna feel anything. Even if the situation is serious, there's gonna be just a little numbing, and that's what many people drink to do, is just to numb themselves from the world and to numb their emotions and feelings. That's what I did, because I don't like to feel things. I feel things so strongly, just any emotion to me. And I'm a Virgo. I don't even think Virgo have this characteristic, but I definitely do, where I feel things so strongly and I let many things affect me in my heart. So when I drank, it was nice to not feel anything and nice to not have to think so much about things. I'm an overthinker as well. So I think too much about things, and then I stress myself out, and then you get into this very depressive state. But if you're already feeling shitty about yourself, you think drinking is the answer? Dude, do whatever you want with your life. But I'm serious, because sometimes it does help. Sometimes a shot or 2 or 5 helps. Really, I'm gonna tell you the truth, it does help. And it does make you have fun, but then when you're doing it to kind of like self-medicate, it's not helping anybody, and you're not escaping anything. Your problems will still find you there. So what you're gonna do is just have your problem and a hangover. You know what I'm saying? So stopping drinking and actually being in the moment and being around my family members, being around friends and coworkers, and just being like in the moment with people. Oof. It has shown me so much of just so many things that I feel like I was neglecting by not being, you know, aware. There's so many things about human beings I was completely neglecting. I think I'm very naive now, like looking back, and it's also age, but also the way that I run my life, honestly, has just shown me how naive I have been with people and how quick I am to believe anything. Like, honestly, I try to look at the best, to find the best in people. Like, I just look for the best in everybody. I try to give everyone the benefit of the doubt, even if they treat me like hell, even if they you know, just talk crazy to me. I'm always like, it's not their fault, you know, they're going through this, that, and the other, just giving excuses for people. And that's just my character. Like, I'm not gonna stop doing that just because I'm telling you that is my character. Like, that is just how I'm built. So Doing that, like now being able to see exactly how people operate in their own lives. And it's not like I'm like looking into people's lives to find the mistakes or anything, because believe me, the log in my eye is humongous. I have a whole tree, okay? So I'm just, now I get to see people for who and what they really are, and it's very disappointing. So now I'm at a point in my life where it's apathy. If you don't know what apathy is, this is the description of apathy. Okay, and I'm being very vulnerable in this moment, telling you that that is what I'm feeling, but that is what I have felt now for a significant amount of time, like for a few months, and I can't get myself out of it. I don't feel sad about it. I don't feel happy about it. It's just a feeling that is very monotone to me. I'm not being affected by a lot of things that should either make me happy or should make me sad. It's just not affecting me generally, and I welcome that sometimes, but right now it's just because once I got to understand that the way that people treat you has nothing to do with you and all about themselves and their insecurities, and them projecting everything of their lives onto you. Honestly, people don't care about what's going on with you. People genuinely just don't care. People don't care about what's going on with you. Like someone who's talking about your weight, someone who's talking about your lifestyle habits and all of that. What I have come to learn, in my opinion, what I have seen from the people that I am around, is that it has nothing to do with you. Absolutely nothing to do with you. People don't give a fuck. People care about themselves, and they're projecting. People are projecting, okay? So when someone is trying to hurt your feelings and be like, oh, what the hell? Oh, you gained so much weight, or ugh, you drink too much, or why are you sleeping around? Like, these are just examples, okay? But if people are talking about that to you, I've learned it's projection. People are very insecure. People are insecure. That is a big lesson that I learned recently, is that the insecurity levels of people is insane. Male and female. People are very insecure, and they will treat you in a certain way. You'll think it's about you. It's never about you, sis. Never about you. So what I've decided to do is live life for myself. If I want to make a decision for me and make a deliberate decision to do something or to not do something, I will do it because I want to do it, and not because I considering how you're gonna react to my decision about my life that I'm living in my body. You know what I'm saying? Every single day, the only person that I have to face is myself, you know? And if you're not hurting anyone or yourself, live for yourself. You're in a place where, especially right now in your 20s, if you're in your 20s and 30s, just anywhere in your life right now, if you're in a stage in your life where you know, or you're waking up feeling like you're not happy or you're not fulfilled, if it's your job, if it's your career path or your major in school or whatever you're doing, if that specific thing is not bringing you utter and complete joy, why are you doing it? Is it because you're afraid someone is gonna say, yeah, you're just a quitter, you're a quitter? Who gives a fuck? The glaciers are melting. Literally, we're not gonna be here for that long. You're gonna switch up your entire life to please someone else, and then what? For a reputation that is gonna do what? What are you doing? Like, honestly, like, and I'm talking to you, but I'm also talking to myself. Like, I don't know why I shifted my entire being, my entire mindset to please people that are so keen and intent on hurting my feelings and disrespecting me. So like, that's what being sober has taught me. Like, people will disrespect you with the slight little comments, with the little this talking behind your back, the gossip and everything. Like, oof. When I tell you I woke up and chose myself, but also fiercely, I chose violence. Like, violence in the sense of I am fiercely living for myself. I'm going to defend and protect myself and my mental health like crazy. I don't care what type of relationship that I have with people, with anyone. And I'm not saying that like I'm a or what, oh no, okay, let me not say macho man. That's a little weird. Like, I'm not saying that like I'm a big bad bitch or whatever, but I'm just saying, like, if I notice at all that someone does not have the best interests when they're talking to me or with the way that they're dealing with me, you're out of my life. Quietly, I wish you all the best. It's not like I'm gonna be rah-rah in your face and wish you the worst and like hope something bad happens to you. That's how you lose blessings, by the way, is when you get into a disagreement or something with somebody and then you start hoping that something bad happens to them. Karma and God work together very, very well. So whatever you wish on someone else is going to come back to you or someone that you love in a very special way. It's going to hit, okay? It's going to dance in your life. You're gonna that's one thing. I don't play with this karma, not anymore. I used to. In the past, I used to be like, who can touch me? Karma, Carmelita. Okay? I have had very many run-ins with that girl with the beach, okay? And I have learned just to do the right thing. Have integrity, do the right thing, okay? So anyways, I think I veered off. Back to the topic of people. Another thing that I learned and I hated to learn is that people are liars. People are liars. People will lie. People will lie. And I'm saying in your face, people will lie to you in your head. The lying is mad thing, and they believe everything that they say. Everything that they say is they absolutely believe it in their spirit, and it's crazy because you feel like you're being gaslighted because people are, and the people around them are also believing these lies, but you were there. Like if I'm there for the situation and that's another thing, like when something happens and people are drinking and everything and you're not drinking and you're seeing exactly what is happening, but then the next day you're hearing a complete disarranged, I don't know, like blended story, and they're trying to convince you,
no, this is what happened.
I cannot. No, I cannot deal with that. People just lie. It doesn't matter who it is, people lie. And I was watching something about oh, is this a negative video? I'm sorry. Sometimes life, yeah, but it's negative, but also it's positive. You know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like a wake up, okay? But if you're not feeling this video at this moment, please just click out. It's okay. I'm not gonna hold you on that, because usually this is a place of love, you know, and respect, but sometimes it's tough love. So I'm gonna give you like, I'm gonna allow you to allow yourself to give yourself also tough love, because this is me tough loving myself and telling myself, you've been sleeping, please wake up and stop letting people just walk all over you, because I am a pushover. I'm working on that. That is a character defect that I know. Yeah, that is one of my character defects that I am working very, very, very hard to step out of, to jump out of. Stop being a pushover, because it's not, you're not a martyr, okay? You're not taking the high road every single time someone says something bad about you or someone really just continues to hurt your feelings. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna let people keep disrespecting me or disrespecting my situation, my marriage, and my life just in general. Like if you choose to do that, you're a grown person. Everything is a choice. If you choose to disrespect me with your mouth or with your actions, that is a choice that you made with your own God-given discernment. So that means you meant it. Your mouth runneth over. I get it. Anger makes us say and do many different things, but if you're going to keep repeating the same behavior day in and day out, and you keep trying to look for excuses like, I just had a really bad day, I didn't mean to yell at you like that, or blah blah blah, and you keep having this repeated behavior, I'm not going to be around for that. I'm sorry. I've completely gotten to a place where I'm very, very, very comfortable restarting my entire relationships with people in general. Like every single person that I've ever met in my entire life, I am very okay. And I'm talking about family included. Like I'm very content with where I'm at with my spirituality, with myself, to be able to just let it go and start over. There's what, 8 billion now? Hey Google, how many people are in the world?
In 2019, the population of Earth was 7,673,533,974. 7,673,533,974.
You want to tell me, out of all those people, the little few people that are giving you headache and stress, are worth it? Bye. Please. Please. I don't care if we are connected by a placenta. I don't care. People are hell-bent on treating you a certain way. Cut it out. Cut it off. Like, cut the relationship off and just go. Don't do anything bad or petty. Don't be petty. Don't be petty. I promise you, like, don't be petty. And people have glamorized being, oh, I'm a petty bitch, petty boots. People in social media have glamorized being petty and just doing awful things to people. But there's nothing attractive, there's nothing sexy or grown about doing petty things or acting in a petty or doing petty behavior, or it's just stupid. It's very childish. I'll tell you like it is. I'm not talking like I've never done petty things. There's so many times I've done petty things and then I feel dumb. You're the one who just ends up feeling stupid. Like the stupidity has just marinated in the brain, okay? So so it just doesn't help anything. So with this, okay, back to liars. Sorry, this video is just very in and out. We're talking, right? This is just a chit chat, okay? It's a lot. It's just a lot of liars and competition for no reason. Like, why are you anyways, I noticed, and it's a very bad thing, I noticed that it's like genetic. you can lie genetically, because it's not just one family member that I noticed. I noticed that it's one of a character traits. If it's not lying, it's fibbing, or just telling that you did this, that, and the other. Just telling you, it's okay, they're not gonna find out. Woo! That, I believe that was okay to do for the longest time, until literally until this year, January. I think that it was fine. You're just telling a small white lie to save someone else's feelings, right? That's what I thought it was okay, but it's not. I don't think any of that is okay to do at all, at any point in any relationship for anybody. It doesn't work. So now that, okay, don't throw your family under the bus. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. It's a thing that I've noticed with multiple people. It's not something that I'm looking for, but it's like in people's character. But I watched something where there was a person that was talking about whenever you meet someone or whenever you're around people, assume they're lying. I don't remember exactly what they were talking about or why they said that, but it makes sense. Just because let me tell you, when I tell you that I'm gullible, I am extremely gullible. Like, I'll just, yeah, when you tell me anything, I'll be like, yeah, okay. I just believe like a fool, like a stupid, okay? Like, I just believe anything. And I believe people have their, like, I take people for face value. Like, whatever you tell me, I believe. And also, it's very freeing for me, because if you're lying, then you're lying. That's fine. Why are you lying? I don't care. I don't care about whatever it is that you thought you had to lie about anyways, but I don't know. I have come from a place where I have removed myself from a place where I was receiving a lot of judgment and a lot of criticism from the people that were around me. And now I'm over that. Like, I'm over whatever anyone is trying to say about me, or whatever anyone is trying to make me feel about myself that is not true, that I know in my heart and in my soul the kind of person that I am, and the type of heart that I have, in my talents, my intellect, and everything that I have to offer. Because for a long time, when all those things were being said about me, but really bad things were being said about me by these people that I should love, I believed it, and it made me spiral. Like, it really did make me go into this place where I questioned every single thing that I did. I stopped trusting myself. I stopped trusting my own decision making. Like, even for small decisions, I was like, oh, should I go to work today, or should I? Like, it was just small decisions like that. Like, it made me really, like, it put me in a very vulnerable position. And I have decided never again. I'll never allow myself to feel that way because of another human being. Please forget. Please hurry up and forget that. That's not happening. Not going to happen. Absolutely not. I say no in Jesus' name. Like, priority is me now. Full-blown priority is myself and what I want to do and how I want to do it and how I want to live my life. And if I don't know, it's just, it's very nice. I may have sounded very salty in this video, very salty and very bitter. I with the risk of sounding salty and bitter, but I truly, honestly will tell you 100% there is no such feeling in my body right now. All I feel is free. I feel so free of people and people's opinions. I feel so free. It's such a freeing thing to know that your value is not dependent on what people think about you. Like, in my opinion, that you didn't ask for. You didn't ask for this whole video. In my opinion, your value is just dependent on you, yourself, and the type of person that you are on the inside. And the things that you do for yourself and for other people, and how you are as a human being, like your morals. I've been compromising a lot of my morals because I want to not stick out like a sore thumb within my family unit, because I don't believe in lying. I don't believe in a lot of the things that people choose to do with their lives, but since it's so normalized within my unit, it's something that I've started to do and something that I've now started to take in as normal, but it's not. It's really not. So how I've ended up here, how I ended up deciding enough is enough and I'm done trying to be this person that people want me to be, and I'm going to live for myself just the way that other people live for themselves. Like, it's the energy matching thing. I think if you've followed me for a longer time, you've heard me talk about how I don't keep friends because people just don't know how to match energy. Like, if I'm on your team every single development of your life, anything, even if it's small, even if you lost 1 pound and you tell me and I'm happy for you, I will cheer you on 100%. It doesn't matter if you get back with your ex that I do not effing like. It doesn't matter. If you tell me that this is the path that you're choosing to take with your life, I will support you. I will support you 100%, because how important it is to feel supported and to feel loved. I know that because I lack that. You know what I'm saying? So I know how important it is for me to give that type of emotion to someone else and to give that type of support. So I've just decided, like, if I'm doing all of that for you, if I'm carrying all of your burdens, if I'm here to listening to all of your, your secrets and everything, and you're hell-bent on tearing me down for any specific reason, I do not want you in my life. Simple, clear, that's it. You can be in my life. I mean, we can talk. We can keep things cordial and casual, but anything that goes beyond the regular, I'm talking to you, hi, how are you doing? No, I don't need that type of energy in my life at all. I've decided completely 100%. If there's anything about my situation that you're not comfortable with, please, I might be the one that's toxic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I might be the one that is toxic to you. So make that assessment for yourself as well. Like, if I am, then don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I want any relationship that I have with anybody to be mutually as beneficial, as uplifting, as wholesome as it is for me, And so if that is not reciprocated from my end, I gladly open the door for you to walk out of my life. Freely, wholly, get out. If you want to come back when it's right, when you're in the right mind frame to deal with my mess, and you want to come back, hey, It's okay. It's okay. It's an open door policy. I'm not holding anyone hostage to be my friend, to be my sister, my family member. I don't. Walk in and out as you please, okay? But when you do that, I will keep the energy the same. I'm not gonna go out here talking about you and anything bad that happens to you or anything negative that goes on in your life. I'm not gonna celebrate anything negative happening to someone just because we do not get along. That is not how I believe people should operate as human beings. Why are you happy at someone else's downfall? Why are you gonna celebrate, even if you don't like them, even if they hurt your feelings so bad, even if they did something that's unspeakable to you? Don't celebrate on anyone else's downfall. There's a Swahili saying that says, Leo kwangu kesho kwako, meaning if something happens to me today, tomorrow is yours. It's your turn. So I've decided to live my life completely for myself. You know? For myself, just to make myself absolutely happy. Because I am a freaking good ass person. Like I honestly will say that, and I will say it with my chest, because of course I have I have very many things that I do wrong. I have very many things that I do wrong, but the way that I'm working on myself to fix myself and my issues and to be just a better person in society, a better person for the people, my spouse and my dog, my baby dog. All the work that I am putting in is not going to waste. I'm serious. I'm not going to waste it on anybody. I'm not going to waste the person that I am slowly becoming on anybody. I'm not going to waste that. If you want to pull me down, and then if I find myself that I am around gossip, if I, you know, because I've been finding myself in these situations, I quit my job because of that. I quit. Yeah, that's very true. I've said it. I quit my job because the person that I was working for, who I would sit in the office with all day, revealed the worst in me. Oh my God, it was the worst. Because I don't know why, anytime she would talk about someone, I would feel just like autopilot inclined to just talk about this person with them, or talk about whoever it is, just gossip with them. And I hated myself for that. I don't like gossip. I don't like talking about people in negative ways, but I always found myself indulging in that type of behavior, and it made me question, it just made me feel really horrible. Like I really let myself down. Truly, I truly let myself down indulging in that behavior. So I had to remove myself, and I know it was bad. It was losing money. Like, this is a money thing, but this is how much of a priority I'm taking myself as. Like, I really don't care what the situation is. I'm not going to let anyone compromise my morals. I'm not doing that with you or anyone. I'm so sorry. I'm not gonna do it. If I find myself acting in ways that I think are not kosher, I'm not gonna do it. Hey Google, what's the meaning of kosher?
Alright, kosher can also be used as an adjective as an informal term to mean genuine and legitimate.
That's what I mean.
You were looking for?
Yes. That's the meaning I was looking for, yes.
Great. Here's an example of
Hey Google,
kosher
stop!
used
Okay. She's my best friend, she's my only friend. But yeah, I don't know if this video has helped you in any way possible, or you feel like you have been in this situation as me, or maybe it has made you not even like the kind of person that I am, which I understand. Maybe, you know, I'm very okay with being like toxic. It's fine. Not everyone will like you at the end of the day. Not everyone will mesh with your spirit at the end of the day, and that's okay. You're not everyone's flavor. That's fine. It's okay. I'm having some coffee in this cup. It says, "Don't be a salty bitch." How fitting for this video, and it's so faded. Anyways, yeah, I am very invested in me and how I feel and what I think about myself. What do you think about yourself really matters, because I feel like a lot of depression and stress and anxiety stems from thoughts. I mean, all of it is, right? Yeah, a lot of those thoughts that we cloud our heads in is like whether you're not good enough or whether you made the wrong decision doing this, that, and the other, or, and I know this is not the end of me making really terrible decisions just because I came to this big realization and just because I'm so open to failure and falling flat on my ass. Like I'm very open to fail. I fail. Failure is natural. It's a natural thing to do. If you can't just go through life without failing. And then recently, another really important thing, and I don't even think she realizes that it hit me so hard, but my cousin's wife, Melissa. Hi, Melissa, I love you. I don't know if she watches my videos. She maybe not, she doesn't watch my videos. But anyways, Melissa recently, oh, she's on my Puerto Rico video, but when we were in Puerto Rico, she told me one thing, and honestly, it stuck with me. She was like, she told me, stop worrying about grown-ass people. That's what she said. Stop worrying about grown-ass people. And that really stayed with me because I was, for the longest time, I was just worried about what people do and how they do it and the decisions that they make, and like not realizing that these are decisions that they're making. These are decisions that they're making with their own minds, with their own intellect. These are decisions that they have chosen to make. These are words that they have chosen to speak. These are actions that they have made the choice to do. And so if it's affecting you, it's not up to you to fix anybody. And so that has really helped me get out of my little funk of feeling like I need to fix people or I need to understand why people do certain things. You don't need to understand anything, my friend. You don't need to understand why someone is being an asshole to you. They're being an asshole because they want to be an asshole. If someone really does not want to be an asshole, they will not be an asshole to you. Do you understand? So just walk out. Get out of their lives. It's fine. The freedom that I have gotten from all of this is crazy. It's a crazy amount of freedom to feel like I don't need approval. And that was something that I was looking for my whole life. That's something I've been looking for my entire life, is approval. Especially of my family members. And I don't need that at all anymore. I'm not interested anymore. Not at all. Not in the least bit. Not even a little. Ooh, look at that cat eye. Whoo! Bitch. The cat eye is meowing. It's meow. Okay? That's really pretty. That is so pretty. How did I do that? Now this next side is gonna hurt my feelings, I know. Like this competition that people are in with each other, where will it get you? Where has it ever gotten you? Competition for, why are you competing for? That's something I will never understand. I will never understand who you're competing with, because not me. Not me, sis. You're not competing with me. I know that for sure. You're in that competition by yourself. Solo motherfucking dolo. You're not. So if you are going through something of the same, if you're realizing a lot of people's characters that you're not comfortable with, I would just, you're not asking for my advice, but what I'm choosing to do in my situation is to walk away. Walk the F away, and that's fine. And you can walk away emotionally. Do you understand? You can walk away emotionally without walking away physically. That's toxic. That's a toxic thing to say, but yeah, I can walk away from you emotionally and I will talk to you like everything is normal. I'm not being fake or anything. Like, I can be cordial, I can be professional. We're gonna be professional at the end of the day, but I'm not going to be invested in your life the way that I was, or be invested in your opinion the way that I was. You know, like, I'll talk to you like everything is absolutely normal, but I do not value your opinion the way that I did, or I do not respect your opinion about anything the way that I did. I don't, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for me. Even with the negative air of this video, I still feel like something positive has come out of it, because it's a very therapeutic, like cathartic type of video for me to make. But I do feel like I have helped at least just one person realize their own worth and realize that they don't have to put up with BS just because people are close to them, or they feel like they're gonna ruin the dynamic. Ruin the dynamic! I'm kidding. No, but seriously, take care of yourself. No one is going to care about you the way that you care about yourself. Nobody is going to care about you the way that you care about yourself. Okay? Walk away. I'm telling you that right now. Walk away. The fuck? If you want me to ask Google again how many people there are on Earth, I can ask her. And you can realize you're wasting your time dealing with people that are not treating you right. Okay? I still feel love. I still have a very open heart center to anybody. I still do. I still do. Just because I've come to this realization does not mean that I'm gonna stop being a complete softie, a complete sensitive person that just loves love and hopeless romantic. I feel like hopeless romanticism also bleeds into friendships, because I will meet someone and I will believe we're soulmates that one night, you know what, as a friend, you know? So I'm still that person. I'm still loving, open, genuine and kind. I will still practice all of these really, really good things, but also doing that, prioritize myself. You being done with the situation does not mean that you need to start being a bitch. And I don't mean like a bitch in like an endearing way. No, like you don't need to start being an asshole. There's no excuse of being an asshole to anybody just because you're prioritizing yourself. Just saying, nope, I'm not gonna deal with your shit. And sometimes some people need that. Some people who cross boundaries need that. You need to setting strong boundaries in your adult life is something that you're going to have to do. Sometimes you are going to be forced to do it. And it's just something that you're gonna learn how to do with grace. When someone asks you, and with grace, I mean, when someone asks you something that you're not willing to share, don't be like, it's none of your business. You can be like, I don't feel like sharing that with you. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. If you don't feel like sharing, you don't feel like sharing. You don't need to share. You don't need to share. You don't have to be like, why are you asking? See, it's not what you say, it's how you say it always. It's how you say it. And one of my friends, I don't know if we're friends anymore because I haven't spoken to her in a few months, but she's a very old lady. She's in her 90s. But she told me, because I kept telling her, like, when she actually was my personal diary, and I feel bad because I used to leave all my problems with her. But she told me, when someone gives you their unsolicited opinion about anything that you're doing with your life, or about your looks or anything, or something that you're passionate about, and they don't feel the same way about it, you can take their opinion, and that's just what it is. It's just an opinion, and you can tell them, oh, is that how you think? Okay, cool. That's it. You don't need to get into arguments with people over nothing. Like, you're not gonna make people believe what you believe. I know that for sure. Even with this video, I'm not gonna make people believe what I believe at all. I know that. And don't be surprised if I leave this video like up for a few days and then I'm like, oh shit. Because I always do that. I'm like, oh, did I hurt someone? I'm not gonna do that. I'm leaving this up. I'm leaving this up because why? Because I mean everything that I say. I mean everything that I'm saying. Absolutely. I mean it, and I stand by it, and I believe it. It's my truth. And that's all there is. If you've made it this far, thank you for watching this video. And depending on how you intook that, I don't know how you took it. I don't want to say I don't care. I respect your opinion, okay? Let me just say that. I respect your opinion, but I stand with what I said. I stand with everything that I said, okay? But I do appreciate you being here and you sitting down and listening to me vent and just go off. Not really go off, I was just telling you my experience. And I hope you learned something. Whether you're super young, dealing with your high school friends, or you are a grown woman, married with kids, and you have this type of situation happening. I hope it helped you realize your worth and realize that there's someone out there waiting to treat you like a freaking goddess. There are some people in this world that have hearts of gold. There are people in this earth that are waiting for you to enter their lives, and they will match your energy. Don't have a cold heart. Don't be closed-minded about meeting new people and having new friends. Please don't. Like, don't do that to yourself. Don't also be closed off. People will shock you. People will surprise you in good ways too. So yeah. And then I'll just kind of like blend everything with this big sponge. That's what I do all the time. When I finish doing my makeup, I just blend it with this. I I don't know why, just force of habit. Ooh, I feel like going somewhere now. I have nowhere to go. But this is so cute. So freaking cute. Okay. Alright, that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed this look. I'm gonna like take a few shots of it when it's dry and everything, but I hope you enjoyed this video. And I know it's a little bit of a different video for me, but I want to do more of these sit down videos because I think it's important not only for other people going through the same things, but also for myself. Like, it's very therapeutic for me to just let it all out, let my thoughts, just put my thoughts out there into the universe and call in for new opportunities, for new friends, for new people to come into my life and, you know, just flourish with each other and just be wholesome. So thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in my next one, and bye.
Go ahead and do it. You know you want to. Yes.